Okay, this is how to remove the intake manifold with turbo on a 2011 Hyundai Sonata 2.0. The purpose of this video is to show you, what's involved to take it, where the bolt locations are, and what tools you need to get it out. Obviously, this engine's out of the car, and like I said, you're gonna have your boost tubes here. You're gonna have to take everything out until you get to this point. But and this is in the back, so basically, it's in the car. You're in the back here, so it's hard to see what you got to take out and everything like that. So that's why I'm making the video, so you understand where bolts are located and how to take it off. All right. So step one is going to be, after you get to this point, like I said, you're going to take your tube off. Whatever. There's not too much back here. You got a couple of wiring for the O2 sensor and things. There's not that much, but once you get that off, down here, I mean, if you want to take the turbo off or you want to take the exhaust manifold off, you got to take them off in one shot, I believe. All right. The first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to lift the car up, take the passenger side wheel off, and you're going to look up and you're going to see the bolts that from the exhaust that goes in the car to this manifold. You're going to take these two off, the 18 millimeter. This one's easy. This one's a little pain in the neck. Maybe you can heat them up or try to get to it. But once you take those off, okay, that's the first part. Then you come back up to the top of the car, and you got these bolts, 10 millimeter. There's 3 of them. And then over here, there's one here, and one over here. That's the back one, right? And over here, you gotta just move the O2 sensor wiring out of the way. What I do is I don't show you live because that takes so much time, and it doesn't make any sense. All right, you don't want to see me just doing things, fumbling with things, playing music, and you want to, get the job done, right? And over here. Oh, I'm sorry. See? Here's another one right here. It's buried. So basically, it's near the water pump. There's another 10 millimeter. I didn't even see that. See, that's the whole reason why I like doing these videos. All right? You would rip it out and don't know why it's coming out. You got to take that one out too. Okay. So what I did, I lifted the engine so you can see. Okay. So now, this is like looking from the back of the engine. There's the exhaust manifold. You have to take the whole thing off. You can't take just an exhaust piece off. And you have to take the exhaust manifold with the turbo. It's the easiest way. Okay, you're going to have, this is 14 millimeter bolts. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe you have 9. That's 9 there. Then you take off, this is underneath the back of the engine. You're going to be looking up. 14 millimeter there and here. You can just take these two off. It should be okay, and you slide it out. Then you're going to have a drain tube, oil drain. All right, that's 10 millimeter. If you want to take it all completely off, you take 10 millimeter, and there's another 10 millimeter. And here's basically the oil intake. See, it's 10 millimeter and 10 millimeter. You just take those off. Okay, you release the O2 bracket. Just take the 10 millimeter bolt out. Okay, so what else we got? After that, on this side, you're gonna disconnect your coolant hoses. All right, and I don't think there's anything else that's holding it in. So it's not so bad. And then it just comes right out. All right. So it don't look as bad as it is. The hardest part, like I said, would be these bolts when this is in the car. Through the wheel well, this one is like against the frame, so it's a little hard to get, and they're rusted and they're pretty tight. You lube them up maybe with some WD-40. I heated mine up, so you got to be careful when you're heating up with a torch or gas. So my advice is just do oil. Put a ratchet on there with a breaker bar, and you should be good to go like I was. All right, guys. This is our Motorcar Nut 2020. For helping you out, man, just subscribe. I'm going to have videos on all different types of vehicles. I work on everything. I'm a master mechanic. Just trying to help people out, save some money, save some time, right? That's a good thing for everybody. This is Motorcar Now 2020, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.